I'm not sure where I want to start this video, but I promise you it's all with good intentions and Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Let's celebrate, let's acknowledge, Happy New Year, Happy 2026. I hope that this year treats you oh so well because you deserve it. I want to start out the new year by playing a little bit of Endgame, relaxing, and talking about some things because I think we've heard the term COD fatigue. I think I've got a bit of fatigue. Full transparency, I love Call of Duty. I'm not stopping playing Call of Duty, but I do have some things I want to talk about. Hey y'all, it's Butters. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day full of positivity and happiness as always. And for today's video, let's go ahead and hop into some endgame. I have thoughts. And I don't know how to organize them quite yet, so maybe when I start playing the game, they'll make more sense. Let's talk gaming, New Year's resolutions. Let's just chill. Let's just have a good old conversation. Here we are back on Black Ops 7. By the way, Emma Kagan, this character right here, if you have not played campaign, I absolutely love this character. They should have done more with her. I was hoping that with Endgame we'd get more with her, but they did release a cutscene. If you don't like spoilers, cover your ears for the next 5 seconds. They took her out. Why? I wasn't done with Emma Kagan. She's incredible. They replaced her with somebody else in Endgame, and I'm so confused as to why. I love her. Look! But the thing is, it don't matter because she's gonna come back anyway, somehow, some way, because that's how Call of Duty works. Call of Duty cannot commit to taking out a character. Call of Duty, I dare you. Commit to it. Commit to the bit. Take out Price. Whew. Take out a character. Order takeout. We need a good mix-up and not a shock value mix-up, okay? Take out a legacy character. Let's hop into Endgame. Can you see on the left side there, y'all? Look at the progress I've made on camos. I have not been streaming this. I've not been showcasing the Endgame camo grind. But look at it, Moonstone, we're gonna get it. It's beautiful. For today, we're just gonna be using the Carbon 57 and the NPC 25. Just gonna be getting some elims with this, and then I think taking out dogs with this. Very easy camo grind today. Quite frankly, I just don't wanna go for the camo grind on multiplayer right now. You would think that's fine. Just hop on a multiplayer and snipe. Don't really want to do that either. It's not satisfying in this game, in my opinion. Well, what about grinding Battle Pass? Frick a Battle Pass. I'm sick of it. Sick of Battle Passes. I'm okay. This modern era of gaming has me thinking, why would I play multiplayer if I'm not doing a camo grind? We're gonna talk about it, get into endgame. Here's the thing, I absolutely love Call of Duty, so to talk about it in this way is so weird for me. I do find endgame to be a fantastic addition to Black Ops 7 though. I think endgame is officially unlocked for everybody, right? It used to be that you had to complete campaign before you could actually play this, but I think you can now. Double check for me please if you haven't played campaign. Off we go. What's the music? What's going on? And as you can tell, this map is massive and there's plenty to do on it. And there's even the Colossus. Oh, I hope it pops up while we're playing. If not, I could put in some footage.
What? There's a shipment container in the AO.
Yes, there is, and I need it. Open up. Cool. It's kind of ironic that I'm down to hop onto endgame to grind some camos, but multiplayer camos right now, not my thing. No. Thank you, goodbye. Hello. Hello, friend. There you go. I don't know if burnt out is the term I want to use because I remember back in the day I would play, especially Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, 2009 Modern Warfare 2. I think I've just been recently reminded as to how I used to play games. Like now, obviously, I love going for camo grinds. I love camo grinds. I love Call of Duty. I love hopping on, playing multiplayer, playing Warzone, all of that. I love the gameplay style of Call of Duty. I do. I think it's just really important to mix it up. And with different formulas of games. Not just any old FPS either. Something that makes me think a little more. That's not to say I don't think when I play Call of Duty. Frankly, I don't. We'll say it. When I'm playing Call of Duty, I'm chilling. I am getting my challenges done. I'm getting that satisfying feedback of FPS gameplay. I like Call of Duty. I do. But I do want story-based games. I do want things that make me think. And I realized recently, I've not been thinking much when playing games. And it's bad. Here's why I thought. Yay. I'm gonna show y'all something really quick that I just got. I got the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, the promotional disc that has Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Adventures of Link, and the original Zelda. I love Zelda. I thought it would be great to play Ocarina of Time on my GameCube. I've been putting pictures on my Instagram story. It's been so revitalizing and so nostalgic and great. I played it so much as a kid. I didn't beat it until I was in high school or maybe college. Truly one of the greatest games ever created. Cleared out this place and now I forget what I was talking about. This is what I want to fix in my brain. Oh, okay. Good night. For example, this is all a very, very satisfying gameplay loop. However, I don't feel enthralled, I guess, but also it's not a bad thing. I believe endgame to be designed on the gameplay loop, which is great. Call of Duty is very much so designed on the gameplay loop of spawn in, shooty shoot, slide around, get a lot of kills, whatever it may be. Feel good. A good, feel good FPS. One that is satisfying to look at, extremely satisfying to play. It fulfills something in my brain and I like it. I do. But comparing that to Ocarina of Time, very different. Ocarina of Time, you are basically placed. Is that snowballs? Wait, snowballs. Oh. That's good. But with Ocarina of Time and games like that, yeah, they're pretty open, but there's still a linear story to follow and there's not a lot of hand-holding. You're dropped in and basically, excuse you, you're not necessarily told where to go or what to do, waypoints and whatnot. While a lot of modern games, including Call of Duty, there's a lot of, hey, go here to this waypoint, go to this place right here, talk to this person, get this mission, go here. While Ocarina of Time, it was a lot of exploration and kind of figuring it out, talking to every single NPC. I'm kind of used to, in modern gaming, having things explained to me or having waypoints automatically put in place. And then I'm kind of going through the motions. Yeah, it's like right now, this mission I've done so many times, but it's an easy and efficient way to get some kills, so I'm just doing it. I'm not enthralled by the storyline of what I'm doing. It's fine, but it doesn't hit the same every single time, you know what I mean? It becomes very mechanical, I guess. Yay, done. I've done that so many times. And then after doing this mission, I open up my map, I plop down a ping, and I go to it. And I usually have a character that tells me, hey, you should go do this thing, and points me directly to it. While in games like Ocarina of Time, you have to talk to NPCs to figure out what the next thing is. You don't have a waypoint marker, you just have to explore and figure it out. And it turns out that my brain has really missed that kind of gameplay. See, instead of exploring this area to find out where I need to go, I just go to the marker right here. Which is fine. That's great. I still enjoy games like that, but for me, I need to mix it up in my brain. It makes me appreciate these kinds of games, makes me appreciate these kinds of games. That's a lot of VTOLs. Hi, jumping in to add in. I think the best comparison I can make is, as a gamer, there's different kinds of gameplay styles, different genres. Sudoku and Wordle flex one part of your brain. FPSs like Call of Duty, another part of your brain. RPGs, the math, the stats, flex another part of your brain. My brain misses other styles of gameplay, but also modern gaming. Everything is spelled out for you in modern gaming. It feels like since I've been playing so much Call of Duty, it feels like I've been doing leg day every single day for probably over a decade now. In your fitness journey, which I'm comparing to your gaming journey, you want to be more well-rounded, you gotta mix it up. Focus on the arms, focus on cardio, focus on glutes, focus on muscles, I don't know. It feels like I've been doing nothing but leg day for over a decade, playing Call of Duty and games similar to Call of Duty, but also with modern gaming, with all of the hand-holding that it does. I don't know why modern gaming is like this. It used to be that you'd have to figure out what to do next, while modern gaming is very much so, go here, do this, very good. I'm sure y'all have heard about yellow in single-player games. If you see yellow tape, yellow whatever, you're on the right track, you need to go that way. See, look, yellow paint means go this way. Classic. Yellow tarp means go this way. Yellow ladder. Yellow. Telling you, when you see yellow, you're going the right way. Yellow. Yellow. Oh, yellow. I knew it. Guys, I'm telling you. It really cuts down on exploration, you know? So overall, not only does it feel like I've been doing leg day consistently, it feels like I'm doing the same leg exercise every single day for years. I didn't realize how bad it was in my brain until I went and played Zelda and said, oh wait, my arms kind of hurt playing this game. Why is this so difficult? Does that make sense? I hope it does. Open up. So using an ability that makes me invincible and I just went through and grinded out all of that, achieved my goal, it is satisfying for a part of my brain. I just want to satisfy the other part of my brain. I just want to be more well-rounded. I think is the best way to put it. And I think my frustration comes from I didn't realize how much of a gameplay loop I was stuck in until this game came out. And also playing Ocarina of Time. But I also find games that are very wide open with a lot of ways to play it to be very intimidating. Yay. For example, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom look like phenomenal games, and I know they are. They're so wide open and there's so much to do. And not really any objective markers that I can tell, but then also on the flip side, I don't want objective markers, so why do I want this so bad? So why am I so intimidated by a wide open game like that? I would even argue putting in Borderlands 4 into this category. I think if it was more linear, I'd be more willing to jump in, but also I want open world, so what does my brain even want? It's so frustrating. I realize that gaming has really been babying us in a way. A lot of objective markers, hey, go here, and if we can't find the solution immediately, we can look it up. There's guides online. And that is a realization I've made. Oh my gosh, I was playing Ocarina of Time. I got stuck in the water temple, got frustrated for about 10 seconds and said, let me look it up. What? As a kid, I would run around and figure it out. You know how much better it is for your brain when you sit there and think about things and figure them out? Do you know how satisfying that is and how good for your brain that is? You're exercising it. We live in a time where we just have access to whatever we want at the tip of our fingers. That when I don't have things figured out within 10, 15 seconds, I just feel dumb. I do. But you're supposed to work your brain through these things. Call of Duty doesn't quite do that for me. Also adding in, Call of Duty used to do this for me back in the day where I used to swap around attachments and perks, play free-for-all over and over and learn the spawns. A lot of experimentation. You know what I do now in regards to Call of Duty? I look up classes online. I don't play free-for-all as much anymore. I would love to. I miss it terribly. Even this gameplay, I didn't know where to find dogs on this map, so what did I do? I looked it up. Could I have played the game and looked for them myself? Yeah. Why didn't I do that? Does this make sense? But games like Zelda, Fire Emblem, even Metroid Prime 4 that I played recently, that was very helpful to my brain. It made me realize, you know, as a kid when I played Fire Emblem, I somehow beat Hector hard mode. How the heck did I do that at 8 years old? I have no idea. While I tried redoing that in college, when my brain was locked in and learning and soaking up things like a sponge. But Hector hard mode was so hard. Look at this. Okay, see, I just used this little perk thing and I'm invincible. This requires no thought process, which is fine. This is fine. Grindy games are fine. I just want less easy buttons, I think. And yeah, I could unequip this ability, but I had to use it for a challenge, so that's, you know, neither here nor there, but the point still stands. I am so frustrated trying to get my point across right now. You know what game would be hilarious to play after this whole conversation? Elder Scrolls Morrowind, because that game is notorious for not having objective markers and for being extremely hard because you don't know what you're doing or where you're going. An NPC says, hey, go here, and you have no objective markers. You just have to go figure it out yourself. You gotta go looking at road signs. Could you imagine? I think with Black Ops 7 coming out and noticing this pattern of how Call of Duty games have been, you don't recognize the pattern until something changes in it. For me, that's the change in the matchmaking. It could be the futuristic setting. It could be playing other games to get a different perspective. But basically, I look at Call of Duty a bit differently, and I am frustrated that I have not been flexing my gamer brain in different ways. I've just been kind of, I don't want to say stuck in this gameplay loop. I love Call of Duty, I just want to do more. I want to be more satisfied as a gamer, and that's probably my major New Year's resolution this year, is I want to be more well-rounded. What's that gonna take? Playing different games? Playing Sudoku? Playing Wordle? Going outside? All sorts of things, I'm sure. And to contribute to my New Year's resolution of trying to be more well-rounded, especially in the gaming space, I've already shown these in another video, but I went ahead and got some handheld consoles. I figured it would be a good way to try different games and to exercise my brain, use the stylus, motor skills wise. I like gaming. I like gameplay loops. I just want to mix up the gameplay loops. I got me a PSP 3000 off the Facebook Marketplace. I don't have any chargers for these yet, so I haven't been able to play them. They work, they just already died. I have a DSi. It's the lime green one, a Japan exclusive colorway. Very pretty. And then I found a Nintendo DS Lite off of the Facebook Marketplace that has a very broken hinge, so we'll see what happens with this. Wasn't expecting it to be in this not good of condition, but maybe that could be something I can mess with, I can tinker with, and revitalize it. I got it out. That was productive. I'm hoping that with introducing these different ways of playing games and different gameplay styles, I'll be flexing different muscles in my gamer brain, which will lead to me being a more well-rounded gamer, but also will make me appreciate gameplay styles like this. When you do a grindy game like this for so many years, sometimes you don't realize the cycle that you're in until you experience something else. I've been in the same gameplay loop for so long, and I like this gameplay loop. I just want to introduce more to it so that when I do come back to this, I'll appreciate it more. That's why I'm playing endgame right now and not playing multiplayer, because multiplayer camo grind, I like it, I love it, I just need more. I am so worried and terrified that it's gonna sound like I don't like Call of Duty, because at the end of the day, I love Call of Duty. At the end of the day, Call of Duty feels like home to me. It's always reliable, great gameplay, my friends play it. It's just a feel-good game in my opinion. But that doesn't mean that I can't step away sometimes, go on a little vacation away from home, and come back. Or maybe go out to a different town and experience the day out there and then come back home. We have 2 minutes left, we need to exfil now. I'm getting lost with what I'm talking about. I know the term COD fatigue has been thrown around a lot, and I think this is the first year that I'm relatively experiencing it, but I don't think it's Call of Duty necessarily. COD has changed quite a bit over the years. Priorities have changed. I feel like multiplayer was the focus for a very long time, then it was Warzone, then it was this gameplay loop, a very grindy game. Call of Duty's become very grindy, more so than focus on just the gameplay, which is perfectly fine. I'm enjoying endgame right now. What happens if we don't exfil by the time we're counting down? Because there's no storm. I wonder what happens. Either way, successful exfil. Did I even get that many dogs? We got a couple dogs and sentries in that match, but need more. This has been such a rambly video, I already know. I hope that I'm conveying things decently well. I think the best thing I can do for myself as a gamer is to just broaden my horizons. Play different games, play different consoles. And not necessarily all FPS games, but different games. Let me get some third person in there, let me get some puzzles, and I can always come back home to an FPS like Call of Duty. Because I'm here to stay. Let me clarify, this channel, we're playing Call of Duty. I'll be grinding camos for as long as I can because I enjoy it. And even if I step away and play a game that I don't like very much, it'll make me appreciate Call of Duty again, you know? It's complicated. And I don't want to make it seem like this video is a giant complaining piece about where Call of Duty is and how Call of Duty is not as good as it used to be. It's different now. We can acknowledge that. I still like Call of Duty. If you don't like Call of Duty anymore, I also understand that. I just think that laser focusing on a game like Call of Duty and the camo grind has made me not really appreciate Call of Duty. And I think it's where my COD fatigue comes from. I cannot wait to get a charger for my DSi so I can play Nintendogs. I'm telling you right now, I am craving Nintendogs so bad. And that's the kind of whiplash I think I want to give myself as a gamer. I want to play Nintendogs, relax, have a good time, play some Call of Duty camo grind, 50 kills, 0 deaths, and then hop back on and maybe play some, I don't know, Majora's Mask. Maybe hop on my phone and do some Wordle. Do my best to not Google things immediately when I can't figure out what I have to do in a video game. The water temple, yes, it's hard in Ocarina of Time, Hannah, but did you really have to go and Google what you had to do next after 10 seconds of not figuring it out? Do you know what you did as a kid? You figured it out. You didn't have a guide. You ran around like an idiot. You can do that in a video game. It's great. It's cathartic. You're exercising your brain. My face is turning red. I feel very passionately about this subject. What do you guys think? What is your relationship with Call of Duty right now? What is your relationship with other games in general? Please comment down below and let me know. I know I'm not alone in feeling this way. And in regards to New Year's resolutions, what's on y'all's list? I know for the past 2 years, it's basically been travel more, but now I feel like I kind of want to hang back a little bit more and focus on broadening my horizons in gaming. And if I may recommend a New Year's resolution, I do recommend drink some water. Good for you. Nectar of life. Very good. Yay. Lovely. I've been rambling so much, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Happy New Year. I hope that you all are doing phenomenal. If this video sees the light of day, I will be so surprised. Truth be told, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so if I'm not in the right headspace to do something, I'm like, I can't do it today, and the next thing you know, it just doesn't get done. So I'm just gonna say my piece and maybe make something out of it. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and go. You all have a wonderful day. Like, comment, please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, whatever I make. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Man, my brain is not mush. Just, I don't know. I just want to play Nintendogs. I really want to play Nintendogs. I don't know why. Don't want to play Pokemon. I want to play Nintendogs. I want to play Star Fox Command. I also did find my Game Boy Advance SP from my childhood. Look at how beat up this thing is. Look how scratched up. This thing has been so loved. Look at it. Aww. Good times. Definitely good times. I'm hoping to get more into this style of gaming and see what it does for my brain. 2002. That is so cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Bye. Bye. Oh, I hope I upload this. I really do.